Uh-oh, that guy just has the Honda Accord of future cars. Meanwhile, Tessa's like, hold up, let me put the top down. Really quickly. Phantom jobs. During the course of the expedition, the archive uncovered crystalline objects containing the distilled knowledge of ancient martial methods. Known as soul shards, these fragments allow the bearer to wield an array of long-forgotten techniques. According to the scholar turned Tonberry, the crystals will cease to function upon leaving the occult Crescent, thus limiting their efficacy to the Isles. Nonetheless, they should prove a boon. All right, yeah. So that explains why I'm part bard. So I have to go literally right outside here and kill guys, is what I have to do. We gotta go up here and murder whatever the hell this thing is. Wait, hold on. I can give us all the bard buff. Nice. Look at me. Old bard buffing Jesse. Okay, so that's good. Did that. And now I have to do what the hell? What's this guy's deal? Can we fight him, or is he just... Look, who is this guy? Okay. And then we gotta go over here. So the symbol next to them means you get one. Is it like one crescent point, or is that the level of the guy? What's the deal there? How's that work? Also, what's the map look like? Oh, for the love of God. Okay. Ah, the old level 1 guys. I assume the faster way is to just run around doing the fates and things, but I have a quest, and a quest is a quest, you know? Hey, go back and speak with the archive. Okay. I'm coming, archive! It looks like they're each worth 1 cent. 1 crescent. Hey! I see you there. So I gotta go back over here. What up, dude? Dispatch those fiends and share your findings that you might partake in unsealed wisdom. Here you go. Dispatched. You encountered a whole herd of Garula? It's rare indeed to see such notoriously territorial creatures band together. Mayhap it's a regional adaptation? Let's see. You also vanquished a flying lizard and a bandersnatch. The former are known for their treetop nests, the latter often found prowling mountainous regions in search of prey. I'm no naturalist, but they do sound like species you normally find on an island such as this. They don't even. I suppose someone could have transported me here, but why go through all the trouble? Almost like some sort of arc would have done that. Some sort of arc they're finally going to give us lore on? I can answer that, or at least I could, were it not for that vexatious seal. In other words, we'll be relying on Little to document what he finds on his travels. Honestly, I'm starting to think Iris wasn't far off the mark about ye. Roam far and wide, Little. Help me unseal my vast reserves. Okay. I want to unseal your vast reserves of knowledge. With the local fauna surveyed, I suggest we seek signs of the former habitation. Plenty of structures besides the settlement you found. To start, I want you to visit the ruins visible due south of the encampment and examine the architectural motifs. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. Exactly. I look forward to hearing your account. Thanks, bud. Thanks, bud. Thanks, my bud. Hey, knowledge up. Hell yeah. All right, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm no fool. I saw a map today of people posting treasure chest locations. And as far as I can tell, there's a treasure chest. There's 2 right in this general area. And I want to see if we can get them. So there's one past this. Let me see here. It's up in this area. Oh no, he's on my butt. I assume they made the aggro range of enemies low because in Eureka it was insane and was the worst. I obtained Chameleon. Well, I have Chameleon. Well, okay. Now I definitely have Chameleon. Okay, well that was one chest. And then the other chest is... Ocho, don't you come over here. Up here-ish. I like the little bubbles. I don't know what they mean, but I like them. Should be over here somewhere. Am I crazy? Boom, 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 boom. Maybe right down here? Or do I just go to where Tessa is? I saw a chest where I'm at might be Ren spawn for every person. Yikes forever. Okay. Yeah, I don't see a chest there now. But definitely hints that there is one there. Or one should be here. But for me, it looks like it would be here. Chests will spawn randomly for each individual person. Interesting. As in spawn time? Or just spawn in general? Did I ever play Secret World? I did play Secret World back in the day. I thought it was a lot of fun. Mostly for what it was trying to do rather than the actual gameplay, if I'm being honest. The gameplay was whatever. But I love the idea of it's an MMO, but the real world is also a setting within the... Like, you know what I mean? I think that stuff's cool as hell. Okay, so they want me to go south, to the ruins in the south. These brick-walled ruins. Uh-oh. Well, if that's a question mark, should I try and do that? Want to go there? Sure. Yeah, or the chest got grabbed and needed to respawn. Yeah, I'm not really sure what the answer for that would be. Also, thank you, Fallen. Yeah, I don't... Oh, survey point. I see this. Oh, Lost Citadel has been added. Nice, we'll read that in a sec. So we got level 4 guys. I assume they're going to be the wieners over here. But yeah, no chest for this bit. Okay, so my quest, I have a quest that opened up. Now you have the next quest. All right, does that mean go back to the guy? I'll do it. Oh, do we have to just straight up teleport? Occult return! Yuki baka baka! I love it. Shout out to Lalafell names. What do the ruins divulge? Don't spare a single detail. Ho ho! My noggin's awash with unlocked knowledge. The structure you explored sounds to me like an Amdapori keep. The mages of Amdapor are famed for having developed white magic, with its focus on restorative and purifying arts. It was in the depths of such bastions they honed their arcane craft. But ancient Amdapor was located in present-day Twelveswood. I've never heard tell of their people striking out this far into the Indigo Deep. Yeah, I wonder where all the stone was sourced from. Given that transporting vast quantities of stone by ship is unfeasible, it stands to reason that some manner of quarry exists here on the island. I sense I know a great deal more, but alas, the seal prevents me from expounding further. You might revisit the ruins and retrieve a sample of the stonework, preferably something imbued with ether? In the heart of the keep, there ought to be ceremonial chamber. Oh boy, okay, so we're going back. We're going back in and we're fighting. Love that. Whee! Okay. So it's like, hey, get into there. All right, I'll do it. Yo, snapweeds. I didn't mean attack me, bro. Also, this seems like a battlefield if I've ever seen one. Just that area right there? Yep. Got these guys. I love a good fan face man. Very Final Fantasy VI of them. Nice. Head to these if you want to force a chest. What you mean by this? What you mean by this? What do you mean, force a chest? Oh, come on, man. We could be friends. Oh, Lord. Is this the end of little JC? Doing dabs for little JC. Hell yeah. 2 Phantom Bard experience points. I can't tell. What the shit? What? 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 How'd you get that pot, man? Ooh, what is this? Company of Stone recruiting members. I assume that's not a thing we can do right now. Okay. I need to figure out. We can do it just to have fun to run it. Critical encounter is coming in. It's not like Bosher where they auto-teleport. We have to run to it. Well, I mean, it's here, so we might as well give it the old college try, I guess. Hey, there's a coffer. Interesting. Right. Okay. For a brief moment, I thought, oh, the enemy's an airship. That's clever. Not the case. He's not an airship. Everyone's just having a good old time waiting. Alright, let's read this while you wait. The Lost Citadel. This rough-hewn stone fortress looks to have stood for centuries past its abandonment by the original occupants. Though, critical encounter. Oh, we don't sign up, we just do it? Gotcha. Architecturally, the rhomboid motifs and cavernous central dome bear striking similarity to the Amdapori ruins discovered in the Twelves Wood. The presence of multiple stone guardians also implies some relation to ancient Amdapor. Should we get more people for our group? Do we need more people to do this bit? Well, it's 4 seconds. I guess it's too late now. All right, let's get wild. Ooh! They teleported us to the darkness. What the shit? Roman statue. What the? Everything about that. Am I enjoying 7.1 and 7.2? 7.1 was all right. I think the raid stuff was the best part. 7.2 was fantastic. 7.2, they're finally like, this is what this expansion is. And I'm like, okay. Tina's here? Oh, good God, I gotta play good. I don't want Tina to think I suck at video games. This is the worst place to stand. Yep. 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 I'm gonna assume that this is the spot. Oh, good God, dead. We all died. That's just a pile of bodies. That's just a pile of bodies. Oh, God. Thanks, Dobbs. Meanwhile, I don't even know if Teslas take damage, unless that's just tank privilege. I don't know. No, it keeps going. I'm gonna just stick with the group on this. Ow. 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 Who let these men jump like this? Come on, man! Come on! You ever just realize that, like, yeah, you're probably not going to survive? About to cast bare-fisted death? Okay, dude. Well, that's not bad. Phantom job level up. What did I just get? Romeo's Ballad freezes time for all nearby enemies readying to attack. Okay. Romeo's Ballad. Get out of here. Well, that's not bad. Oh, there's another one down here. Serving Darkness. Dude, it's the Life Reaper. Rape this shit, you Final Fantasy VI bastard. Hey, nice. Silver pieces and Phantom XP, eh? Nice. Where are we going now? Everyone's kind of just going along for the ride. I see that there's a thing here, and I kind of want this thing. I want it so badly. Now, what the hell is this thing? And why did that guy make it glow? And how did that guy do that? What's the deal? Look to the south. Oh, I see it. Oh, I see that shit. There's just Triceratops here? That new job ability, use it on the crystal. Ah, that's interesting. Huh. Okay. I don't know what that means for me. Also, what? You pinged us over here? What's this way? Uh-oh, treasure chests. Oh, that's on the way. Let's go. I have an XP buff? Hell yeah, I do. Look at this guy. That's Grinkus. And that's his brother Frinkus, and that's Dinkus. They don't know these two. Over here. Looks like this is just a giant... I'm only just slightly ahead of you. I'm still trying to take everything in. Like, ooh, I like that. The Nemean ruins over there. Very nice. I like it a lot. I see you, treasure chest. You know, that's worth money, and I'm not going to hate it. However, the one thing I did get was a chameleon I already had, which is hilarious to me. Can we just drop down here? Into the arena? Whee! Ow. Whee! Ow. Try not to immediately aggro anything down here. Hello, hello. What is this? We have a survey point, do we? Hell yes. Love that. The cult record 9. Interesting. Okay. And we have a aetheryte over here for when we're done. Loverly, loverly, loverly. Look at all the Lalas here. That's the real heroes. All these little tiny baby boys. Also, is that Paddington Bear? Who are you? What? No, you're a clown. The real clown's me for thinking that was Paddington. What's this one say? We're missing one. The vanishing slope, stretching from the southern tip of the island, this stony beach overlooks the bay formed by the Crescent, and on clear days, a bifurcated tower can be seen shimmering mirage-like in the distance. The weathered... Oh, that's going to be the Fork Tower. Gotcha. The weathered ruins clustered on the shore bear similarities to the Phantom Village, namely the inverse conical style favored by Nim, an ancient city-state that flourished upon present-day Vilbrand. The rounded central plaza and overarching layout of the ruins suggest this was a location of religious and spiritual significance. Whoa! Yo, is this Toka and or Razor? I've seen Ninja Turtles too. I imagine Toka would be the guy because the T for tortoise. But I also don't know. What's this thing? All right, so fire is still don't move, don't attack. Gotcha. And I assume this will be ice, which is run your ass around like a crazy person. Whee! Ain't gonna unleash on me. I'm running. Yo, there's just gold on the ground? Well, how do I get access to the gold? What is turtle power? What is this? Fear yourself losing body control. We'll just point it this way. Whee! Ow, no, God, help me. Well, I now know. Hello. What up, you little imps? You just watched me ride a turtle's shell to my death. So that's the thing that happened. Yikes. I love this fight. It's fun. I don't know what half these damn things mean. Do I want to collect coins? Well, whatever happened, I just dodged a thing, I guess. I don't know if dodging it was good. Is this me? I have to personally bring it to them? I literally don't know. Well, if there was text to read, I certainly didn't read it in time or know what the hell I was doing. Come on, man! That drop off of run speed was rough. That messed me up. Well, that's not fair at all! That was addition, but what was I supposed to achieve? Was it similar to the math boss in the tower where it's your HP is the answer? I don't know. I don't know. This guy beating the shit out of me. Just the number of coins. So I needed to get how many coins? What? What do you mean? Okay, I guess it wasn't up to me to get the coins because I didn't have a thing over my head. I guess. No real answers for you, to be honest. But knowledge up, and that feels good. Right, so you have to buy the buff. I get it. But unless you have a tether, you don't do jack, is what you're saying. Wind up to Taru. Yo. Oh, no, that's a wind up Taru. I have one of those. While I love it, I have one. Cute. I love it. Do you imagine little JC being you or his own character? Little JC is his own boy. I'm just a guy who gets to play as little JC, but little JC, he's off on his own adventure. He's a much better person than me. He's pure. He's a hero. Me? I'm a villain. Over here. What is that? Level 22? No, I should not be here. That's for sure. All right. We got this. The brain drain. And I assume I need to find more of this Demi Atmos stuff. Rebel coat. Hilarious. I have about 12,000 of those. But I like it. I assume the Demi Atmos stuff I'm finding from, I don't even know. I don't even know where I'd find it from. How am I to get my non-colored, kind of boring weapon? Damn, that critical encounter is like down there. You know what? I really should switch up to the motorcycle because it gives me a percentage speed increase, and it would make things faster. That's for sure. Youch, dude. Youch. Man, beat my whole butt. Thank you, Viv Leon. Oh, Final Fantasy V. Okay. I guess in theory we could try to get there in 47 seconds. Uh-oh, they're going over there. Well, that's not where I was going at all. Oh, Lord. That's fine, we'll fend here. Meow, speedy boy, go. It's like right in front of me too, which is pretty good. Keeping my eyes open for any kind of, ooh, speaking of. Magic Prism Mandragora. Okay. That's cute. That's neat. That's fun. That's cute. Alright, so we're going around this thing and over to here, huh? Or Tessa is somehow so far ahead of us. Death and warping back is fine. Yeah, I just don't want to get in the habit of doing that, if that makes any sense. Also, we got brontosauruses? Can I go up here and, like, ride the... Oh. This is probably not the place to be. This probably isn't the place I should be at. I'm not in combat. You're in combat. Alright, so you want me to go here? What is the point of the thing we just did? Why? What? Fate's gone. Head to next fate. Lol, lol, lol. Okay. Ooh, I like these ruins. They're kind of neat looking. And a treasure. Ruby crystal what? Oh, okay. I have that. I have one of those. I like it though. That's fun. My little tiny car's all cut up in the undergrowth. Elder growth. More like elder growths, you know what I'm saying? Holy shit, level 14? Nope. Although that level 14 lady had a butt. I'm not going to say I didn't notice that they just gave her a thick old booty. I noticed. Did I get that one? I can't remember for the life of me. I feel like I must have. I'm going to go back. Alright. Let's talk to our boy. Hello? Fetch me a sample. Done. Have some stone. Oh, a fine sample indeed. I can feel the shuttered chambers of my mind creaking open. In short, it was not the Amdapori who built those structures. What do you mean? You're half right. The residual magics within this stone are the same I felt emanating from Iris. It was her master that built those ruins. I thought Iris was Nimian. Do you reckon whoever summoned her could also command Amdapori golems? Indeed, we're dealing with an individual rivaling my own considerable talents. Unfortunately, I can't access the rest of my knowledge concerning the matter. I'm afraid that will require more field work on your part, my friend. And considering all we have seen thus far, there's doubtless signs of other civilizations here on the island. See if you can't find the ruins of 3 distinct civilizations out there. That would prove a sufficient sample size. Turns out there's actually 3 already. Maki, Amdapor, and Nimian. So that's crazy. Great. Thankfully, I know exactly what they all look like, because I'm a lore nerd. In order to undertake the subsequent quest, you must unlock relevant entries. Understood. Understood. So I need relevant entries, huh? Okay, well then, I think the next step should be to go here. I'm gonna see, there's a Japanese language listing here of where stuff is in different places, and I want to say I understand what this guy's vibe is, but I don't. I don't know what the hell this man is telling me to look at, but I'm certainly gonna give it the old college a try and see if maybe this will line up, because it's all in Japanese, and that's not helping me at all. But red and blue circles aren't Japanese, so we'll figure out what red means and we'll figure out what blue means. I'm thinking red are lookout spots. How do I get inside you thing? Oh, I guess we can do it this way. Not today, demons. Lady Samaranga. Thank you. Right, let's open up this bit. Oh, shit. Level 20, dude? Okay. All right. So red is a lookout point. That's good to know. Gotcha. Occult record 22. Ancient Stoneworks. Damn. Okay. So that's what that means. That's good to know. We'll call it return. And then I'll clear the north area. Oh, Lord, the north area looks like there's... Uh-oh. Shout out to this person. I don't know who this is, but some Japanese dude somewhere. You're my hero. You're putting in work, son. Okay, so we can go back to here, and we'll just have to dodge. We'll just have to dodge things. Right, because we got the one that was over there. So what is blue exactly? My man had blue there and red kind of up there. We can test, because there is a blue I definitely haven't been to. We can test out what exactly it is. Oh, it's this way. I kind of unabashedly love the Wanderer's Palace hard mode theme, so hearing it over and over and over again in this is great for me. Big fan. So what is this? This is nothing. Blue is where I assume a fight takes place then. as far as I can tell, because there's nothing here. And the other blue was where we fought the one guy. So, all right. That means the next thing I need to look for is where the ball's over here. Way the ball's over here. I gotta snooch my way through all this. Try not to get caught up in the undertow. And then make it to the end of that. Well, this should be fine. I got a speed mount. I'm a little quick boy. Plus, I'm so tiny, I'm like a hobbit. They'll never see me. Oh, shit. What is that? They'll see me. Ooh, magic prism. 22! Mamma mia, that's a spicy meatball. We need to go this way. Back to the level 8 rockmen. Save me from myself, Tessa. I'm caught up in stupid stuff. Level 22, guys. The Crescent guy is going to eat my face. Don't eat my face, Crescent man. Okay, people are over here farming. Good work. Good work, farmers. F these haters up. So it's like way over here around the corner. This is going to confirm if this guide is the shit or just shit. You know what I mean? This is just taken from some dude who I don't know his name and can't say because he's Japanese. His Twitter account. And he's like, here. Ooh, unlocked some cool stuff. Come on, man. Come on, man. So wait, what does the red mean nothing? What does the red mean? All right, well, maybe it's nothing now. I have no answers. But it says it's right there. Just past it. Ah, he's a genius. I'm the idiot. Understood. Understood. This is gonna be record 23. Nice, nice. Wanderer's Haven. Oh, that's fun. The Wanderer, of course, being Ashan or Ashan. That's neat. Okay, so then if that's good there, then in theory, all we have to do is go southish. And as far as I can tell from this dude's map, I can't connect to up there from here, so there's no point in doing it. Although, part of me wants to see what's up here. Okay, nothing is the answer. But it's a fun nothing. This actually reminds me of the place where you'd meet the Tonberry for the quest line for Scholar. Which is pretty cute. That's pretty cute. Nice. Okay. Let's go to the next red survey zone if we can. This seems like a boss area. So many boss arenas. Love a good boss arena. They're my favorite. What the shit? Oh, okay. I see. I think I can snooch between these guys. Yeah, snooched. Part of me thinks I probably should just go back to teleport, but another part of me is like, what if I just run up the ramp here? You know what I mean? What if I just run up the ramp? Is that a treasure chest? Whoa! That's a mimic. Son of a bitch. At least it says what it is. That guy wanted everyone to know. He's like, stop opening me. I'm on vacation. I'm on a beach. Leave me alone. Don't spoil it for me, but will we figure out why there's bubbles in the air? Like, will we be told why that's a thing? I assume that's the international video game symbol for an illusion. Some sort of enchantment. So there's another one down here. This is on the ground. It would pop silly. Well, you know... There is, in fact, a whole area over... really quickly, I just want to see something. What is this? Like a little alcove for cool kids? Like a little cool kid alcove? It really is nothing. It's just a dead end on the map. What is this? Like real life? Everything should lead to something. Or... the lesson we take away is everything does lead to something. And every day is an adventure. Especially when you fight Aether scabs. What the shit? Don't like that. So there's definitely something up here for sure. Hey, there it is. Menacing Dahak. Ding dong. Record 13. Fell Warren. Oh, shit. Okay. And then at the end of this, there's something else, but I assume that's just a major boss fight. Because that I don't know that that's... Alright, so what the hell's over here? Lead us on, Tess. Just seems dangerous and scary. Yes, this zone will probably cap at 20, probably, just so when they add the next one, you know what I mean? The hell? Nope, level 24. Oh, this is the hellscape over here. Whoa, that's neat. Okay, well. I saw you down there, treasure chest. I'm not going to get you because you scare me. But I saw you. Hey, another treasure chest. What could go wrong? Do you see those guys down there? Woo! Hilarious. Love him. Boots? The Pago shirt? Come on now. I'm getting old loot. And honestly, I'm here for it. It'll give me something. Oh, hey, a blue quest. Those are the best chests to find. Where do you see that? Okay. Then, down south, it appears that's where most of them are. So if we teleport to the one south of us, it looks like there's 3 down there. And probably the last one I need for the main 3. I don't know. It sounds like an FF8 theme. It is definitely a Final Fantasy 14 theme. But they've been doing a lot of Final Fantasy V stuff in this. But this is the theme. This is a medley of Amdapor and Nim and Maki themes from various previous content. Because, you know, Soken loves his leitmotifs. It is known. Worker 19. Okay. So that's that one. And then there's one straight ahead from here. Actually, kind of by where this fight is. Oh, fight's gone. But it's right down here. I think Tessa's right where it's at, too. Look at this guy. He's terrifying. I don't like him at all. I don't like him at all. He's terrifying. There it is. Call record 18. Let's go. And then the next one should be in this area over here. Well, there's a boss fight arena right here. This thing. And the next one should be a little further in. Ink stain. Oh boy, this is gonna be a whole thing. Hey, I see you. Here we go. And try and live through this nonsense. Level 26! Maybe level 30 is the max of this area. Or maybe it's 26-ish. 26. It has to be 30. There's no way. This is insane. What? I'm level 4? 28? Oh, hey, look! You liked when Ragnaros had legs. Now all the Ragnaros have legs. That's so funny. It looks goofy here. It looked goofy in World of Warcraft. There it is. Ooh, that's a gorgeous view. Interesting. Okay. Interesting right there in the distance. What would that be? Oh, literally that, huh? This. Okay. $20, but to grind you want Mom 7 or higher. That makes sense. That checks out. All right, so we go back to here. And then it looks like from there are 2 directly south of us. Actually, 1 directly south and then 1 all the way over. One is right down in here somewhere. Actually, it's right over here. Did I get this one already? Maybe I did. I don't quite remember, but it should be over here somewhere. It's on the edge around this thing. I feel like we would have gotten it. Nope, I didn't. I was too busy looking at these plant ladies' butts. Nice. Right, new quest is available. Oh, shit, okay. We got it. Nice. Which means there's only 1 left to get in the overworld, and that's over here. Inside this nonsense. Critical encounter is at hand. Yeah, I bet. Interesting. So this design is very mocky. In fact, it is straight up, they have demons here. Love this. This looks just like, what the hell? Dunskaith? Alright. We can kind of cheese our way through this. Straight line. It's a straight line. Just go. Just go. Ignore the spider ladies. Ignore... Ooh, Bachelor. Spider-Man. Music changed in a way that I do not enjoy. Although, I do love this. So there's the... Alright, that's neat. Oh my god. Nice. And this is the last one, I think. Okay. The last of the ones that I can just get by being on the ground. And then this stuff over here we can't unlock, it looks like. Or... my dude on the map didn't unlock it. I mean, it's possible. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. And then this takes us up into the pyramid. Yikes forever. Okay, yeah. I'm fine with this. Looks like there's a few spots we didn't 100% get, but I can travel back now. All right, let's get this quest. Awesome. Well, thank you, random guy on the internet, for that lovely map. The The archive awaits your report on the island's myriad architectural remnants. There's no mistaking that sparkle in your eyes. You've seen an architectural marvel or three. Pray, share your findings. There you go. It's pretty amazing. Uh-oh, he's feeling it. Intriguing. The coastal structures you describe are without a doubt Nemean in origin. I'd recognize the rounded architecture of my birthplace anywhere. The colossal pyramid overrun by void sense sounds like a creation of the Maquis engineering. You might recall the ancient city of Mach was the birthplace of black magic. As for the cavernous chambers hewn into the rock itself, your description is consistent with Scalic's design. Nim, Mach, and Scala were all city-states that flourished during the 5th Astral Age. How's this for a working theory? Once they discovered the Isle, its abundant ether, the city-states started vying for control, erected monuments and such to stake their claim. I was snoozing here long before anyone else arrived. My claim is the strongest of the lot. Joking aside, I think it was Iris's master and their familiars who built these monuments, much like the first structure you explored. With that in mind, I'd have you return to the ruins and bring back a chunk of ether-imbued stone, you son of a bitch. God damn you. Well, that's cool. The good news is I have all the places to teleport now, so I'm not too stressed. However, they got me on this bullshit. I assume we have to do this in order to do the raid content and also be of an adequate level. Come back down here, and we snooch over here. One of these days I'll actually have to proper level, but I got 30 minutes, so it ain't gonna be today. I assume this one, because we can then go into the middle bit. Wrong way, into the cave. Oh no, these sons of bitches really want me to go into the, oh Lord Jesus, they got me going into dark places, baby. Oh no, I hate this. Where's the right path? Down and around. Okay. Yikes. I went under that guy's booty. Thank you, cat. I'll take those cat cuddles any day. Thank you very much. Come on, man. This is just the worst. Okay, well, hopefully they won't turn around and eat my face. I don't even taste that good. You don't even want this. Let's go. Run away. Well, that guy's looking right at me. Ay-oh, help me, sweet Jeebus. This might be the fastest way to do this. TBH. Yo, that's awful. This guy. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. The treasure chest is missing. Interesting. Well, this was a fool's errand. There's no way out. There's no way out. Maybe the treasure was over there. I don't know. I really wanted to find it, but I didn't. Also, bye, hater! Shout out to Speedy Boys. Oh, wait, hold on. Is the treasure just over here? I gotta try for it, if I can find it. It's... Well. That was not worth it at all! Not even in the least! Have I looked at the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering cards at all? Give me 1 second to get the hell out of this area. Can you see behind me on this desk at all right there? Can you see? I'm not saying that desk is filled with cards, but if it was and I could talk to you about them, I would. If it was. We'll have to talk on June 7th, then I'm hearing. I can talk to you about it May 30th. However, I will not be in town then. So we'll save it for a stream when I get back. And we'll do a whole thing. I can't wait. Very excited. Oh, hey, it's one of the Final Fantasy. Oh, nope, that's not at all. I was like, oh, it's the guy from Final Fantasy 11. No. Yeah, I have a bunch of... If I had packs, I would open them on stream. I've definitely been saving things for stream. I'm not going to do a lot of them because I just like opening stuff on my own and just sitting there and appreciating. And I know on Steam you gotta like, or stream you gotta like, you know, keep it going. But I saw you in London last year with SGS. Hey! Thank you. Maybe we'll come back eventually. It just costs a lot of money to go overseas and do a show like that. But maybe we'll come back whenever, maybe if my next game, maybe if, the game I'm making with Rupert does well, I'll have the cash to just fly over there and bring the boys, and we'll do a show. If it does well. Costs money. That should cost money, dude. I should know why this island is home to such an array of architectural styles. Alas, that accursed seal means I'm reliant on you to explore further and help unchain my imprisoned know-how. Have some stone. Have I looked at them yet? Oh, I've looked at them. And I realized, if you're curious about the Magic the Gathering cards, I'm going to let you in on a thing. If you think you're going to collect them all, you're an insane person. There are not just commons, uncommons, foil, like super foil, fucking full art cards. Like, there's like alternate art cards. It's not happening. It's just not happening. So don't think you're going to get it if you buy one box of something. It's just not happening. There's so many. Like, going through them, I started putting them in a binder. That was a terrible choice. That was a terrible choice. I started putting them in the binder, and now I'm like, well, I haven't even seen Hildebrand yet. If I did have the cards. So reliable and efficient. Let me see these fine specimens you collected. Oh, ho, ho! I can feel the seal weaken and crumble. As I posited, each and every ruin you explore was built at the behest of a single individual. There is also a fitting explanation for the diverse cultural styles on display, but I wish to hear your thoughts first. What were your impressions of the Isle as you roamed around the wilds? Right, like a museum. You could be onto something. Mayhap the Isle's purpose is to preserve 5th Astral Era heritage for generations to come. Though the question remains, why go through the trouble on a tiny island miles away from the nearest port? You get more visitors on the mainland. That's precisely the point. Our mysterious architect didn't want visitors, and the reason is, sealed away? For a self-proclaimed wise old man, you ain't half lacking in wisdom. Oh wait, that was the wrong voice, it was. Little, I'm afraid, I've need of your eyes and seemingly endless appetite for exploration once again. Venture ever further and seek out hitherto unexplored ruins. Together. Okay, so what do I have to do exactly? Occult records. Oh, and I did. I certainly did. Nice. Let's look at the record while we're here. I guess I don't need this at all because it's up there. Okay. So we have got the Fell Warren. Deep within the caves running through the rugged mountains of the Occult Crescent lies a ruined ancient city. The prevalence of pointed arches calls to mind ancient Scala, which once flourished in Garabania before the 6th umbral calamity inundated the land. Although much of Scala now sleeps beneath Locsin, these remnants bear in all the hallmarks of the unusual architecture process, except without all the salt. Gotcha. So we don't have all of this yet, huh? Iris, Expedition Base Camp, Phantom Jobs, Lost Citadel. We're missing this one and this one. Vanishing Slope we got. Okay. The Shadowed City. Towering above the forlorn streets and shuttered buildings of this once magnificent city is a colossal pyramid visible from miles away. Its architecture distinctly resembles that of Mach, a great power reduced to naught by the War of Magi and subsequent 6th umbral calamity. As the stigma associated with Mach's forbidden arts remains strong today, the secrets of its destructive magics and summoning rituals have been largely left to slumber in desolate swamps of Yafheim, and perhaps here in this ruined metropolis. And I guess some of the dark magic made its way to Ul'dah, because Ul'dah is some of the, ancestral boop, 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 through the timeline. The Occult Crescent is home to a wealth of architectural ruins, seemingly handpicked from various fallen civilizations, and this sense of curation extends to the island's plant life as well. For example, one human region, humid? I don't know, it sounded like I said human. One humid region is home to giant trees that could well be a millennium old, yet are entirely unsuited for the local environment. The logical conclusion is these trees were transplanted from some far-flung place, yet why seek to transform the island's ecology in such a manner? The Abandoned Ascent. Rising out of the wetlands, this crumbling edifice features a multitude of interlocking stairways and stone platforms. Its architecture does not resemble any known style, although it likely originated in the 5th Astral Era. Indeed, the indigo blue accents found throughout the structure match descriptions of a color reportedly held sacred by one of the 12 city-states from that period. Sadly, the dearth of archaeological evidence makes comparative studies impossible. The Silent Streets. Surrounding the base of the shadowed city's Great Pyramid is a labyrinth of streets flanked by imposing apartment facades. The architectural motifs on display are unmistakably late Machi or in origin. Having foreseen the coming floods, the mages of Mach constructed a floating island that the populace might escape the impending deluge. The impossibly tall buildings of its residential quarter made efficient use of space available, and standing as a testament to the ingenuity of the Maquis engineering even today. The attention to detail is evident in protective glyphs carved in every ilm of these ruins. Ancient stonework. Empori golems, originally conceived of to combat Maquis black magi, are said to have once been produced in workshops like this one. Initially, the constructs were simplistic and functional, but as the Amdapori perfected their craft, they began to represent people and animals alike. Towards the close of the 5th Astral Era, the creations became ever more removed from reality, with craftsmen giving life to winged creatures and other flights of fancy, like some sort of big, winged stone lion. The ancient city-state of Nim is known for its worship of Ashan, the Wanderer. In his honor, a sanctuary was built among the peaks of Vilbrin. Yep, we've been there. And a comparable monument founded upon the shore, aligned so as to receive the sacred mountain winds that flowed down from on high. Although the coastal structure was lost to floodwater in the 6th Astral Umbral Calamity, its essence lives on in the occult Crescent relic. The Brazier. The histories indicate that one 5th Astral Era city-state revered Naldfall, as god of the forge, its citizens frequently rendering up offerings and lighting sacred beacons to honor his command over the element of fire. For this purpose, circular fora were built atop many public buildings, allowing the people to construct mighty bonfires of worship. A similar feature is present in the summit of Abandoned Ascent. Okay. I wonder if that has anything to do with, what were the city-states before Uldal? The two of them that then, they went to war and one zombified the other. And then in the end, they all just kind of became Uldal. There's a whole plot line about it. Was it Silda and whatever the other one was? Silda and the other one. The other one. The other one. Was it Ul'dah? I don't know that it was called Ul'dah. But I can't remember, to be honest. So, it doesn't matter. There were 2 city-states. Doesn't matter what they were. They were pre-Ul'dah. More unexplored ruins? Share with me what you saw. And so I did. Oh, it was Silda and Ul'dah? Well, now I know. The towering edifice of interlocking stairways. What is the... Hold on. If it's Silda and Ul'dah killed off Silda, that's fine. Belladia was the one that came before. That's the one I'm looking for. Right, because we go to those ruins. That's one of the dungeons earlier in the game. Is we go to the ruins. That's the one that has the bees. And you have all... that's pre-Ul'dah. Gotcha. A tower edifice of interlocking stairways, hearing your account, is already chipping away at the seal. You, adventurer, have stumbled across a palace modeled on the city of Karnak. Interesting. You mean from the Mummy 1 and 2? The brave warriors of Karnak outfitted themselves with magnificent turbans and an arsenal of arcane weapons. Their martial prowess once held together a mighty state. I've never heard tell of this Karnak. Was another civilization that flourished in the 5th Astral Era? Indeed. Though they rivaled the 12 city-states in terms of prestige and power, neither they nor their history survived the ages. A truly lamentable end. How did they perish? I assume the flood? It must have happened some point during my great slumber. I'm afraid I've no knowledge to impart. Now might be an opportune moment for a question I've been afraid to ask. How did the nations of the 5th Astral Era meet their end? The War of the Magi. As the name suggests, the city-states turned their magics against one another. The ensuing conflict claimed countless souls, wreaking havoc with the land's ethereal balance. It was a catastrophic flood that eventually swallowed the nations whole. Brought low by the same arcane power that propelled them to such great heights. Even before my slumber, there were those who decried the rampant misuse of magics. It pains me to hear their warnings went unheeded. It was likely the War of the Magi, or the following 6th Umbral Calamity, that spelled the end for Karnak. All that's left of their legacy is right here on the Occult Crescent. Precisely. This island's architect. It was he who foresaw catastrophe and sought to preserve a facet of each nation with these empty monuments. He? Who in the Seven Hells is this architect? Alas, I'm constrained once again by this importunate seal. If you were to locate a personal possession of his, or perhaps... Yes, that might do it. Why don't you try wrangling with a powerful void scent? When Maki mages call forth denizens of the void, they would sign a pact with their summon in blood. If it was our architect that raised the Isle's void scent, he too may have found the practice. A dangerous gambit, to be sure. I believe obtaining such a contract will be our best shot at identifying him. Should you find and dispatch a void scent, keep your eyes peeled. Okay. Void scent contract. Great. Bring. So it's going to send me where exactly? Alright. We'll have to deal with that later, I think. Wants you to do a thing. It always does. It always does. Complete the critical encounter, Calamity Bound. Well, doesn't exist yet. But when it does, I'll be sure to find it. All right, yeah, I think that's it for me right now, because I got to do Chilluminati. But thanks to Tessa, and thanks to Lucia, and thanks to this little cutie patoot right here. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you have a great day.